What up? What up, man? I got the Ghostface Killer face on today, man. Now, before y'all was watching that show, Ghostface Killer was rocking his mask. I want to give salute and shout out to my New York Knicks. We beat the Milwaukee Bucks, NBA champs. The Knicks, we here, baby. We officially here. And we're going to the playoffs. That's one thing. All right? So you could bet your last dollar on it that we're going to the playoffs. You could bet that. The money's in the bank. NYC, the Knicks, baby. You know, so I'm doing all different cultures right here. You see, I got the rocking the T'Challa. And plus, rocking this. No? But, yo, this Warriors game, the Warriors missed 10 3-pointers in a row. I repeat, the Warriors missed 10 3-pointers in a row. But somehow up by 4 points. This goes to show you that all these teams were doing was just shooting threes. Steph Curry could break your ankles, drive to the basket, and miss a layup. But he could hit a shot falling down half court. Steph Curry can't finish at the basket too well. Nobody on his team could finish at the basket. They just can't make layups. So they turn it into a 3-point shooting contest. Every possession in this game is a 3-point shooting contest. That's the problem with a lot of basketball today. Now, you see New Orleans shoot less threes, and they only down by 4. They only down by 4. I repeat, they only down by 4, and they shot less threes. And Steph Curry was hitting a lot of threes and still only up by 4 because they missed 10 3-pointers in a row. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. Right? See, man, I can't. Yo, what's up, Red Pill? I can't even drink my water, man. You know, I'm supposed to drink my water like this. I can't even drink my water, man. You know, redoing the whole apartment a little bit. You know, so I was busy today, man. But it's good to see the Knicks get that W, Red. You know, we got that W. So let me click some, see if I can get these links going, dude. Okay. Got my headphones in the background. Now, the game just got back started. Okay. 54-50 so far. All right. That's the score. 54-50. New Orleans minus Zion Williamson is only down by 4. I already got that in the making, brother. I already got that in the making. I just don't have it in the U.S. You know, one thing at a time, man. We build over there, we rent over here. Then we own over here. After we finish building. It's a process. Like Joe Embiid said, respect the process. You know? Wu-Tang Clan, kid. You know, what's the name of this show again that this mask is from?
Squid Game.
Okay, there you go. Squid Game. But they was rocking these masks in New York, especially in Staten Island, a little ahead of time. This was the Ghostface. You know, trust that process, bro. 52-54. You know? Yo, I asked my wife today, can I get on the plane wearing this mask? This would be my COVID-19 protection mask. You know, they look at me like I'm crazy going on an airline with this mask. Yeah, but this would be cool if you could just get on the line. If you could just get on a plane wearing this mask. This is ill, son. This look like steak eyes right here. This look like some G.I. Joe stuff. You know? I'll be here for the next quarter and a half, I guess, depending on how this game turns out. But don't this look like a mask that You could do fencing with, like you in the Olympics. Huh? This definitely looks like that. So you can do a lot of things with this mask. But one thing for sure, you can't use this mask for COVID. I don't know if this mask could really protect you too much from COVID. I'm not too sure if this mask could protect you from COVID because it got the
It's not for COVID.
Yeah, but you think it could protect you from COVID?
It's not.
Because it got too much the holes, right?
And it's hard to breathe if you wear face mask and then that.
Well, here's the thing: if it had just some scratchability between my nose, because my nose is a little pointy, so that's the difference. I should have got the mask from the main guy that was wearing all black. I should have got that. You know what I'm saying? But I figure I'd go on live today because I probably won't be going on tomorrow unless I find some way to get that Canelo fight. Canelo will be fighting tomorrow. Boxing to be on tomorrow, Saturday. $52-57 is your score. Woohoo! Maybe you could fit this in a little car.
I don't like that.
You see Hannah's reaction? She's like, ew, I don't want to wear this. She could be one of those characters from Squid Game.
I can slap.
Yeah, see, look at that. Let's get some vanilla wafers in here. I know about these vanilla wafers. Man, what is wrong with Zion Williamson? What is his exact situation? Is he out with an injury? Or he just have a lot of weight or something like that? He had some knee injury or something like that? What's going on with Zion? Why Zion ain't playing? No Zion, no Kyrie, no Ben Simmons. Now no LeBron for the next week. Lakers going to have a real test this last week. They can see if they can play some team ball without LeBron. And that's what they're supposed to do. You got all that talent. You should be able to win games without LeBron. Steph Curry got 15 points, but he's 5 of 13. Live by the three, die by the three. The man to miss a dozen layups, but it get hot from three-point land. And Steph Curry with a block. Wow. And Draymond Green being a little aggressive. He attacking the basket. Draymond Green going to have to start averaging double digit in points. That triple single ain't good enough, man. He going to have to step his game up. He going to have to start making more points. $52-61. Now, according to Stephen A. Smith, this Warriors team is going to make the finals. He said the Warriors going to make the finals. Draymond Green going to have to average double digits. I'm sorry. And for the Warriors to take the next step, Draymond Green going to have to start scoring a little more. You're going to have to start putting up some points. You can't just be running around passing the ball all day. It's not going to help you win. You have to score double digits in points. 12 to 15 points a game should be enough. You and Andrew Wiggins got to score double digits every night. Yeah, that could be squeaky offense like they was just now. 10 missed three-pointers. All they've been doing is just shooting a bunch of threes. But yo, since I got you here, what is exactly wrong with Zion? Is this a weight issue or he had like surgery on his leg or something? What is his issue exactly? Because I really don't know. Some people tell me it's because he's out of shape. Why is Zion not playing? Okay, he has a foot injury. He home eating Twix? Nah, man. Okay, he has a foot injury. On top of the fact that he's getting out of shape. Hit that treadmill, lose a couple of pounds. Because that bully ball is not going to work so much in 2021. But you never know. Because nobody plays the perimeter or attack the basket as much anyway. And Zion's like a baby Shaq. The dude shot over 60% from the field. Look at Andrew Wiggins. 4 for 11. Can't even make a free throw. You're going to have a couple of double-digit scores for the Warriors to win. Even if Klay Thompson comes back, either Draymond or Andrew Wiggins have to learn how to score in double digits. You need more scoring options because it's very easy to beat the Warriors come playoff time. All you got to do is double team Steph because the rest of the guys can't even barely give you double digits. Draymond Green can't average a triple single. You got to give me 12 to 15 tonight. That's all I'm asking for. 12 to 15 tonight. That's it. You don't have to set the world on fire. 12 to 15 tonight. But Andrew Wiggins got to give me 17 to 20 a night. That's what he's going to have to give me. 17 to 20.
Salute, man. Salute.
What's good?
What's going on?
What's good, son? Yo, what you think of this Warriors team? Stephen A. Smith think they could go to the finals. Apparently.
I respect Stephen A., just not his opinion. Okay, let me tell you why. The Warriors are a good defensive team. I understand that, but I said this a million times. This team's not going to the NBA Finals. Here's why. Teams are going to double and triple team Steph in the playoffs. Jordan Poole, James Wiseman, Damian Lee, Toscano, Otto Porter, Draymond Green have to hit shots. Iggy, too, have to hit shots in the playoffs. Are they going to do that consistently? I don't think so. Jordan Poole, Toscano, James Wiseman, Otto Porter have little to less to no playoff experience. I mean, Otto Porter's been in the playoffs before with Washington, but he hasn't been deep. There's certain guys haven't been deep in the playoffs. It's like people think that, this team's going to the Western Conference Finals. This team's going to the NBA Finals. It's not going to happen, though. Because here's another thing. Klay's not going to be 100%. Why was if Klay comes back and he gets hurt again? Then what?
Oh, yeah.
And Curry can get hurt, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they need a legit double-digit score. Why? Draymond Green can at least give me 12 to 15. I need something from you. You can't be having 9 points in games, man. You got to give me more. And Andrew Wiggins, for a guy that was a number 1 draft pick, you can't give me 17 to at least 20? I got to get that a night.
He's inconsistent. He's good, but he's inconsistent. Yeah. People keep buying this. Oh my God, the Warriors are 6-1. That's regular season stuff. Like any team can win in the regular season. It doesn't mean it's going to translate in the playoffs. I mean, it's like, look, the Warriors are a good team, but this narrative that they're going to go to the finals and win is just ridiculous crap to me because it's like Stephen A. is talking out of his ass. It's like, dude, if the Lakers are not going to come out the West, at least you can say the Suns because they're the only other team that's proven. The Jazz are frauds. The Nuggets, it's like, I said this a million times. Yes, the Joker is good, but Michael Porter is inconsistent and Jamal Murray is not 100%. So the Nuggets ain't going far. And the Warriors, they're good, but if Steph or Klay don't play well, they're going to lose because Andrew Wiggins is decent, but he's inconsistent. and he's not efficient in the playoffs. He's only been to the playoffs one time his whole career. There's too many guys on his team that haven't been deep in the playoffs.
Oh yeah. And yo, why you think this hype train for the Warriors going to the finals all of a sudden is existing? I mean, is this just because they had a hot start for the regular season? Or do you think people genuinely think that this team is going to be going to the finals?
I think it's both. I think it's kind of a mixture of both. It's like people think that, oh, the Suns are frauds, which I don't listen to that trash. They're not frauds to me. And they think that, oh, Klay is going to come back and be the same Klay Thompson. It doesn't work like that. He hasn't played in 2 years. And like you said, man, I just think people are like what Philly said. The media overhyping the Warriors to face the Lakers. Even if they were to play the Lakers would beat these teams in a 7-game series. They would. Because here's why. LeBron would destroy Andrew Wiggins. AD would destroy the Warriors in the paint. They have no shot blocking on that team. And even though Russell Westbrook can be moronic sometimes, he can still pass, he can still rebound, and he does play well versus Steph Curry. So it's like, come on. The Warriors would not beat the Lakers in the 7-game series. And Carmelo's hit big shots too. And Dwight Howard would crash the glass too. And Rondo's a good defender that can also pass, and he'll get guys involved. He can penetrate. How would the Warriors beat the Lakers in a 7-game series? So just because of opening night, they would beat this team. The Warriors would beat the Lakers. I mean, get the hell out of here, man.
Oh yeah.
Stop overreacting to the regular season, yeah, man.
Oh hell yeah, man. And you know the funny part about it is Steph Curry can hit a three in your face. Falling down, he can hit a three from the logo. But when he takes you off the dribble and he drives towards the basket, he can't make a layup for the most part.
I can't disagree with that. I disagree. He can make layups. He can.
No, he can make layups, but bro, he misses way too much layups that appear to be easy. You know,
I agree with that. That's true. Sometimes he may try to do too much sometimes. I mean, look, Steph Curry is great, and I like some Steph Curry, but sometimes he can do a little too much. And sometimes Steph can turn over the ball late in close games. So I don't know where this team's going to the finals. You can't fall for regular season stuff. I don't know why people forget. The Warriors' first round exit, it kind of depends what they see. It's possible. It depends what they see. It's like people need to stop overhyping the Jazz. People need to stop overhyping the Nuggets. People need to stop overhyping the Warriors. These teams are good, but it's like, are they really finals caliber? It's because here's the thing, right? I know the Lakers are inconsistent, but I would pick the Lakers over the Jazz, Nuggets, Warriors, and the Suns. I would pick the Suns over the Jazz, Nuggets, Warriors.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. You know, but I find that ironic because if you somehow find a way to disrupt Steph Curry from shooting threes, he becomes his value on impact on the game goes down because him driving to the basket is not that reliable. You know, he needs to get off that three shot. You know, the problem is how can you stop him from shooting threes?
And when three starts falling, then he'll start going to the basket.
Right. You know, so it should be interesting, but I'm not falling for it, man. I think people are just caught up in the fact that the Warriors hit threes. They're fun to watch, and they got all that young boys and all these young players that a lot of people like to see play. So I think it's just more hype than anything.
Sure, and let's talk about the Pelicans, man. New Orleans, man. I can't believe I thought this team was going to be in the playoffs. I look like a dumbass right now. Man, this team is so disappointing.
Hold on, let me give you a rebuttal to that. You know, I don't think you're looking so bad because you still have to hold on to the fact that Zion is not playing, and he's one of their best players. Brandon Ingram is an all-star. He's not playing, but he just came off from being an all-star. He's not playing, so they are missing two of their best players. So I mean that does factor in a little bit, you know.
I mean that is true, man. But I thought Valanciunas, Devontae Graham, Josh Hart could be enough to get some sort of wins. I understand they're not healthy. I get that, but I thought that they'll be decent. This team is 1-8, really due to the fact that the defense is horrible, the execution is bad. They don't really have a number one option right now since Zion and Ingram are hurt.
Oh yeah, but they got rid of Lonzo Ball, correct? So
Lonzo's on the Bulls. Yeah.
What was his replacement? Did he just left do free agency or they trade? I can't even remember.
I think I'm pretty sure they traded him. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, who did they get in return for Lonzo Ball?
Let me check.
Because this team looks suspect, man. I mean, this roster just looks bad. Look, who is these guys, man? You know, you still got Josh Hart, but dang, what is this? You know, this was supposed
it was
to
a sign and trade agreement. Oh yeah, the Pelicans got Gary Temple and Thomas Ramsky. Yeah,
wow, they got duped with that. I would have just kept Alonzo Ball. You know, at least he was a better name. I mean, this team had a lot of potential. They had a lot of youth, and they looked like they just gave a lot of it up.
Yeah, man. And their management is garbage. Their coaching is bad.
Their GM sucks.
The GM is terrible. It's like this Pelicans team, man, has been disappointed. They underachieved under Anthony Davis. Okay, they won one playoff series under AD. Come on, and then ever since then, this team's gone down here really because their players don't care. The GM is garbage. The coaching stinks. I mean, there's no good play calling. They just don't really have a good foundation. I mean, I know it's still early and they could turn things around, but I don't know, man, because the Western Conference is getting stronger and they keep team to slide off the standings. This team won't even sniff close to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, and you know the funny thing about it is, I thought that this team was going to be like a good future team, like it's going to be a buy-in playoff team, and man, it's making a lot of us look bad.
Me too. In fact, I picked them to make the playoffs this year because I thought to myself, all right, the Clippers, hey, Warriors moving the ball very well, by the way. I thought to myself that, the Clippers won't not be as good without Kawhi. I thought to myself that the Blazers would underachieve. So I thought that, okay, the Pelicans have a golden opportunity to make some hay without Zion. Sadly, Ingram went down. Devontae Graham's been inconsistent. Valanciunas has been the best Pelican all year for them. He's a good player, but that's not gonna be enough. Willie Green's just a rookie. Willie Green's just a rookie coach. It's like this team has no direction, man. Their defense is a joke. Their execution is trash. Their 3-point shooting is inconsistent, man. They have no rim protection whatsoever, man. It's sad watching the Pelicans, man. I can't believe I picked this team to make the playoffs.
you know what? You can't blame yourself because look what they lost. They had a veteran in JJ Redick. He's a great 3-point shooter. You had Lonzo Ball, who's a solid point guard. I mean, he didn't live up to quite the potential of a number 2 draft pick, but he still was a solid point guard. You had Zion and you had Brandon Ingram. You know, that looked like a team that could make the playoffs, but unfortunately, a lot of those guys got hurt, and some just left the team. So I mean, they got to hit back to the drawing board. But in their defense, when they signed DeMarcus Cousins, that was a good look until he got hurt. You know,
the Achilles.
I thought him and AD would have been a good Twin Towers.
And then don't forget that Drew Holiday still. You had Rondo. You had a good team. Imagine if Boogie didn't get hurt. Who knows how good the Pels would have been, because you probably would have kept Rondo, you would have kept Drew Holiday, and you have Boogie with AD. They could have been contenders in the future, man. They could have been.
Oh yeah. And then that wouldn't been no reason to leave if all those guys weren't hurt. And DeMarcus Cousins played like DeMarcus Cousins. Remember, he was viewed as one of the best bigs in the game at one point. You know, right? He was an all-star. He was averaging 26 a game. So he just fell off big time. I'm surprised that he don't get a job no more. You know, it just goes to show you how quick an NBA career could go down the drain. You know, but yeah, man. And also, we didn't even talked about it yet, man. The Knicks got to win over the defending champs, bro.
Good win for us. The way that game started, we were down 21, and I'm like, oh boy, we're gonna get thrashed. But man, the defense was great. Derrick Rose was huge off the bench. Julius Randle looked like the MVP, the All-Star Randle we saw last year. RJ Barrett, he started slow, but he came up strong, attacking the rim. Our defense was tough. We slowed down the Greek Freak in the second half. Really more in the fourth quarter, and we did a good job swinging throughout the perimeter, man. And this was a good win. I know the Bucks didn't have Middleton, Dante, and Lopez, and I know Drew Holiday just came back, but hey, a win is a win. We won handily, and this is a win that we need to get back on the right track.
Oh yeah, I mean the fact that we had to come down from 20 just goes to show you that hey, even though they was missing those players, we'd still earn that win.
Yeah, a win is a win. It's well earned because you still got to get it. You still got to beat who's in front of you. You cannot control circumstance. You still got to execute.
Oh yeah, About this Knicks team though. I don't know. I don't know the limit. There's such a question mark for me, man. I don't know where they could go, or if this is the best they're gonna get. Are they gonna be just a regular season team that disappoints come playoff time and just lose in the first round? They could just be a regular season team, like some basketball teams are. Mm-hmm. So
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. And right now, the Warriors are running amok. They're getting the transition right now. I'm watching the game with you, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, before we get back to New York, man, the Warriors have underrated defense. But back to New York.
Oh, speaking of the Warriors, they got the number one ranked defense right now?
Yeah, number one ranked defense. Yeah,
that's not bad.
That could help them in the playoffs a little if they play good defenses. But here's the problem: the Suns are a good defensive team. The Jazz are a good defensive team. The Lakers, they're bad defensively now, but they might be better later in the season. So who knows? But back to the Knicks. I think it depends what seed we are. If we can avoid Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Miami, I think we can get out the first round. But if we play a team like, if we play like
let me ask you this though before you continue. What seed would the Knicks end up with? Because if we end up the 6th seed, we're gonna have to play the 3rd seed. We end up the 7th seed, we gotta play the number 2 seed. So we're kind of stuck. And if we get one of those lower 3 spots, we still gotta play one of those top teams in the first round.
And that's going to be a problem because even though we have better depth now compared to last year, our depth is still inconsistent, though. That's why I kept telling Knicks fans, yes, we're a good team. But this narrative that we're going to the conference final and finals, relax, though. It's like people need to relax because it's like we're going to play the best of the best. We're going to play the Bucks fully healthy. We're going to play the Nets. We're going to play the Heat. It's like if we can get –
Here's the thing then. That means we have to land the 4th seed or 5th seed to potentially get out the first round.
Right. 4th or 5th. I suggest top 4 because I want to get home court advantage. But I want to get home court by playoff time. And I hope we play like a Philly or Atlanta or a Toronto or Charlotte, a team like that because I think we have enough firepower to beat those teams. But if we play Milwaukee, I know the Bucks lost. But when they're healthy, they have good defense, especially in the paint. And Giannis, when healthy, is an MVP. If you played Miami, Kyle Lowry, great defender. PJ Tucker, great defender. Jimmy Butler, great defender. Bam Adebayo, good interior defender. Tyler Hero is a much improved player this year. Duncan Robinson, I know he's struggling from 3 right now, but when he's hot, he can get hot from 3. And Oladipo, when he is healthy, he can really give him some buckets and he can penetrate. So I don't want to play them. And then Brooklyn, I understand they're not great defensively. But if you actually watch the Nets this year, their defense actually improved a little bit this year. If you actually watch the Nets, and their offense, when healthy, is tough because James Harden can attack, can hit the 3, can pass. Kevin Durant, we all know he can hit the mid-range, can hit the 3. He can play make a little bit. Joe Harris can hit 3s. Blake Griffin can hit 3s and can attack the goal. LaMarcus Aldridge, who's played very well for the Nets, can hit mid-range shots, can hit the 3. And Patty Mills has hit big shots with him too. I just don't want to play one of those 3 teams. I'd rather play like Atlanta, Philly, Indiana, Toronto, Charlotte, teams like that,
Oh, yeah. And Kevin Durant's playing like the best player in the world. So we want to avoid him by all means.
Yeah.
So
until like second round, yeah.
Yeah. So we got to get the 4th and 5th seed. So these wins in the regular seasons matter to the Knicks.
It does.
So seeding is everything for the Knicks, at least to get out the first round. And then we get to the second round. You never know what happens. Maybe we get lucky or 2, an injury or 2 take place.
Yeah, but an injury can happen to us too. You can't really do that. An injury can happen to us.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So you can't bank on an injury to happen. What happens if it doesn't happen? I don't base off what if. Based off what I'm seeing right now. Because if you want to go by, this can happen, that situation can happen to us. Like if KD can get hurt, Rose can get hurt. If Harden can get hurt, you never know. RJ can get hurt. So I don't worry about
of course. But hey, you got to have some luck. Or, so winning playoffs or winning basketball sometimes does require some luck every now and then.
True.
So everything has to line up right. Situations have to line up right. So you never know, but I don't think we make it to past the second round, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I say depending on seeding, we might get out the first round, depending on seeding. Yeah. But I do think we put up.
You got frozen there a little bit, bro. You got frozen there, G Money. I don't know if you can hear me, but you got frozen. Log out and then log back in. Look like we having a little technical difficulties just when we was getting our little part in the interruption on. Yo, what's up? What's up, Kid Trunks?
What's up, man?
What's up, boy? Who you got in your background now? Is that Iron Mike?
Yeah, you know it. Kid Dynamite.
What's good, man?
Shit, nothing much. I'm definitely not watching this game. I just came to support.
Oh, okay. Hey, man. It is what it is, man. But your team kicking some butt though.
The Wizards, yeah.
Oh yeah, right, man. Y'all doing all right, man. So what's new with you, man? What's on your mind lately?
Shoot, man. The Bulls, man. Oh my goodness. That's
you like
the team right there, huh?
You like what you see?
Hell yeah. I like playing defense, playmaking a little bit, and give you a little tiny bit of offense. You got Zach, you playing good, just being elite, and you got DeMar DeRozan. Oh my goodness, man. That's a good 1-2 punch. Man, I like that team. I'm gonna watch that team. I'm especially gonna watch it Monday. You gotta go live on Monday, man. They play Brooklyn. They're gonna be a team that's gonna really test. That's really gonna test Chicago and the Brooklyn Nets.
But do they play Brooklyn on national TV?
Shit, they better. They got to.
NBA be missing some money out on that. You better put that on NBA TV or something.
They'd be stupid if they don't.
Word.
They're gonna be a good game.
Hell yeah, man. Word.
Yeah, Chicago looking good. The East is. You can say the East is back.
It's definitely looks better. It's more spread out, even out competition. I give you that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man. Yo, the Lakers, the Lakers showing their age, bro.
Hey, I was just about to say that.
Word.
It look like a nursery home.
Word. LeBron out for I don't even know. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say it's not load management, because every time I see him play, he don't look hurt. And then I get news LeBron won't be playing the next game. I'm like, he looked just fine in the game.
But you don't want to take no chances. He old though. You don't want to
Yeah. Word. Hey, yo, G Money, what you saying again, man? Because we got interrupted. I was actually listening to what you said.
Salute, Kid Trunks. Salute, everybody. Yeah, it's because of the Wi-Fi. It's a long story. I was just saying that how far the Knicks can go. I say second round and out. I do think if we can avoid the Bucks, Heat, or Nets, we can get out the first round. But but in the second round, we're gonna play one of those teams, and I think we lose in the second round. But I think we'll be competitive though.
Oh yeah, dog. I want us to play Atlanta again.
Hawks or Sixers. I will not mind them yet.
Y'all gonna win.
I want that get back.
Cause RJ Barrett looking good, man. Hey, he look better than Zion, man.
True.
Nigga playing defense. Playing defense and giving you buckets, man. Come on now.
Word, man.
Hey, Kid, how far do you think the Warriors can go in the playoffs?
They could come out the finals. They can go to the finals.
I don't see it, man. I think that's way too.
But I take that back. I kind of said that
second round.
So I can just make you Laker fans mad. But they'll be in the second round or get knocked out the second round, probably, or go to the Western Conference, probably. Because Clay about to come back, but we don't know how good Clay about to come back.
That's what I'm trying to tell people to understand. And remember too, I'm sorry for interrupting you, Kid, but here's what you have to consider: Jordan Poole, Otto Porter, Damian Lee. Who else? James Wiseman are not that experienced in the playoffs. Same thing with Andrew Wiggins. They're not that experienced in the playoffs.
That's true. That's a fact. I'm not gonna take that away from you. But Steph Curry this season, he looks healthier. He looks more efficient than last year.
True.
And and Clay about to come back. But I just have one question with him: Is he's not gonna play? I don't feel like he played that same defense that he gave you before his injury.
Exactly. And Zach said, would Dame Lee pull into the playoffs? I don't know. I gotta see what the Blazers are at. This team is way too streaky for me. I don't know.
Dude, no, they're not. I don't think they're going to the playoff. They lost to a bunch of role players against the Sixers without Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris.
And that was a bad loss. That was a bad loss.
So
that was a bad loss, man. I mean, the Blazers are just inconsistent, man. I don't know why. And here's another thing too. We have to consider this too. Teams are going to double and triple team Steph in the playoffs, though. We have to consider that too. They're not going to allow Steph Curry to go crazy hot in the playoffs.
Oh yeah. Hey, yo, Ben Simmons got fined again.
Well, hey, that's
yeah.
Both ways, bro.
He gonna cost his whole paycheck for the season, man.
Hey, how much? So if he don't play, honestly, I feel like he might not play like no games at all. So he gonna lose like 20 mil, 50 mil.
Somewhere along that line, he gonna lose almost his whole yearly salary because he's not getting paid for anything. I mean, it's not the Kyrie situation because Kyrie was still offered to be played for away games instead of home games, but Ben ain't getting paid for nothing. He's just getting fines.
That dude's man. I don't know no more, bro.
At this point, I've given up on Ben Simmons. Do we really have to talk about this? Because look, Ben Simmons is Ben Simmons. That's my answer. The dude doesn't care. So yeah.
Nah, I say the Sixers. They doing this smart. They make an example of his ass. They be like, we ain't gonna trade. We still get money from free money. That's free money right there.
That's it. You can trade them during the off season, But that goes to show you who gonna leave their team first. If you think, is it gonna be Ben or Kyrie Irving? If it keeps going the way it is, let's say both of these guys miss out the season.
I say Ben. I say Ben. I don't think the Nets are gonna trade Kyrie. I don't see it.
Even if he miss out this whole season, you don't see it.
Well, if he misses the whole season, who are they gonna trade for?
I mean, that is Kyrie Irving. A lot of people going to want Kyrie Irving.
True, but he did say he would retire if he left. So
okay. He backtracked that though. He said he didn't say that on his live Instagram. He said he's still playing, that he's not going to retire if traded. So
okay.
But it's Kyrie Irving. He say a lot of crazy stuff. So he may say next week that he's going to retire anyway.
I think the Lakers should try to get him.
No, I think Kyrie would.
The vaccine, my fault. The vaccine, I take that back to the back.
If Kyrie takes the vaccine, he'll come back, but I don't know if he's going to play or not. I have no idea. If I have to guess, and I'm not fully confident, I'm not. I think he might come back, but I'm not fully confident. He might just come back for the sake of it. I don't know.
I guess you could say Brooklyn probably got to trade him because I gotta see what they gotta do against these juggernaut teams. I'm talking about somewhat Miami, even though Kyle Lowry's injured. What's another team? The Bulls.
They can beat the Bulls. I mean, the Bulls are good, but they can beat the Bulls in the playoffs. The Bulls are good, but they don't have a lot of playoff experience.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Okay, so if COVID's not going anywhere, if those same rules exist in the state of New York next season, and Kyrie's standing firm, that means he's gonna miss next season again. So what are the Brooklyn Nets gonna keep him around for?
That's a good point.
I mean, he's like continuing to shoot himself in the foot. Him and Ben Simmons, their time is limited. I honestly believe their time is limited.
That's true. If I had to guess, I have a bold prediction. I think Ben Simmons is going to trade by the deadline. I think he's gone by the deadline.
For who, Dame?
And hang on. Zach says Simmons will come back and lead Philly to the finals versus Golden State. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. First of all, the Sixers are not going to beat the Nets or the Bucks or the Heat in the playoffs. They're not going to do it. And the Warriors, I don't know why people still think this team's going to the finals. It's like, get this to your skull. Clay has not played in 2 years. They have a lot of guys who are not experienced in the playoffs, and they're going to double and triple team Steph in the playoffs. How the hell are the Warriors going to come out the West? They're not going to beat the Suns. They're not going to beat the Lakers 4 times. And the Sixers, can you stop overhyping Philly? Yeah, man.
You said what?
Look, in my opinion, neither team is going to the finals. The Sixers are not going to beat the Heat. They're not going to beat the Bucks, and they're not going to beat the Nets.
They're not going to beat the Knicks too.
Wow. And I don't even think I agree. I don't even think the Sixers can even beat the Knicks. And the Warriors, why is it so hard for people to stop falling for this early start? They're a good team, but they're not finals caliber.
Word.
The Warriors would not beat the Suns because here's why. Klay Thompson's defense will be weaker. You have to understand. Devin Booker would go off in that series. Devin Booker will go off. You know what I mean? Also, they have defenders that can slow down Steph Curry. If you actually watch Steph Curry, he doesn't play well versus Phoenix. And also, are you going to rely on Jordan Poole, Damian Lee, Wiggins to hit shots in the playoffs? It's like, are you going to rely on that?
Hey, yo, you know what's funny? This Wednesday, they're going to have the Houston Rockets play the Detroit Pistons at 7:30 Eastern time.
That's a horrible game to put
on. The ESPN. On the ESPN.
Hang on, Zach.
ESPN? What the fuck, bro?
Hang on, Zach. It doesn't matter they're number one in the East. What does that mean? Philly was number one in the East last year. They lost to Atlanta in the second round. What does that mean?
I do have to give them credit, though. They are doing good without Ben. I mean,
no, they're a good team.
That is surprising.
They're a good team, but I don't give a damn they're number one or not. They ain't gonna go far in the playoffs.
Right, man, I agree with you that too. They depend on Simmons too much. He need a true secondary guy, and it's supposed to be Ben Simmons, but he don't want to shoot or score anyway. So they stuck, man.
And here's another thing too: if the Warriors were to play the Suns, right? Who's gonna stop DeAndre Ayton in the paint? That's another thing too. James Wiseman is inexperienced and he's injury prone. It's like people overhyping this team. Like, oh my god, they're gonna beat the Suns and Lakers. Get the fuck out of here, though. Damn, man. Like, can we stop overhyping the Warriors, please? It's early in the season.
Word. Hey, yo, Kid Trunks, you gonna watch that game on Wednesday?
What game? The Rockets and hell no.
Rockets and Pistons.
Zach, it doesn't matter. That was 2 years ago.
Ain't nothing good at Detroit but Eminem, man. What the hell? Come on, bro.
Zach.
He said good.
Yo, Zach, give Kawhi his credit. He hit the shot. Okay? He hit the shot. I don't give a damn if it was lucky or not. He hit the shot. They lost. All right. Philly lost in the second round. In 2020, they got swept in the first round by Boston. Last year, they were up 26 in game 5 and lost at home. Game 4, they're up 18 and lost. And in game 7, they lost at home to the Hawks. It's like, you're telling me Philly's going to the NBA Finals? Get out of here, though. They're going to beat a healthy Milwaukee or a healthy Miami or a healthy Brooklyn 4 times.
And will Embiid be will he be healthy? That's nothing.
That's another thing too. He's not going to be healthy. And Embiid is good, but Embiid is not trustworthy in fourth quarters in the playoffs. If you actually watch.
But, I mean, true, but that was a big portion was because of Ben Simmons, if you ask me.
I know, I get that. I agree, but it's also him too. I don't know why people don't understand that Philly's going to choke in the playoffs. In the regular season, they'll win games, but in the playoffs, teams will scout against that team. And also, Doc Rivers is not great in the playoffs. He's inconsistent as a head coach.
Word.
You think they should fire him?
Hey, Zach, I am going to sleep on the Warriors. You know why I'm going to sleep on the Warriors? Here's why. I'm going to sleep on the Warriors. Steph Curry's going to get double team in the playoffs. Iggy is old. Draymond's not as good as he was years past. Damian Lee has no playoff experience. Jordan Poole has no playoff experience. James Wiseman has no playoff experience. Otto Porter's been to the playoffs one time his whole career. Andrew Wiggins has been to the playoffs one time his whole career. And the Warriors are turnover prone. Okay, and they're streaky from the 3-point line. And Clay is not healthy.
Word.
Oh,
hey, yo, and Draymond can't give me double digits. All we asking for, you can't have double-digit points a game. You can't give me 12 to 15 a game.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that.
And Zach, it doesn't matter if Clay comes back. He's missed 2 fucking years. He's not gonna be healthy though. And also, don't forget his defense is good. It's going to get weaker because when you have an Achilles and an ACL. It's going to weaken your defense. He's not going to be the same player.
Right.
He got Achilles. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
And the ACL? On the same leg? On the same leg?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
And people still
you want to know a perfect example of that? DeMarcus Cousins had both of those injuries. Look where he at.
Wow. I mean, I will say because not his with Klay Thompson, all his game is not 100% athleticism. It's not.
I understand that, but you're sitting at your feet.
So he's going to be good at offense. He's going to bring some offensive, a little offense of scoring and You know the usual, but on defense,
he has to defend. Though.
Neither was Boogie. Boogie's game wasn't like he wasn't heavy on
Zach
his
Durant is not Klay Thompson. Don't compare the two.
That is true.
They're not same. KD can hit the mid range and he can still defend and he can attack. You can't compare Klay Thompson and KD. It's not the same thing. Because here's what you also need to understand: Klay is also a defender. If he's, you have to consider this too. His defense is not going to be the same. Devin Booker's going to eat him alive in the playoffs, though, because his defense won't be the same. You can't compare both of them. I don't know why people are making this argument. Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson are two different players. You know what I mean?
Kevin Durant playing like the best player in the world right now.
You can't compare. Klay is a better shooter, but that's it. And here's another thing, too. What if there's a game out there in which he's about to shoot, but when he's about to land, someone puts a foot under his ankle, he's out for the rest of the season? Like, do we think about all this stuff?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, no, the Warriors are not making the NBA Finals. Let's chillax, though. I mean, come on. Dude, they're beating the fucking Pelicans. Really?
They'll beat the Jazz. They'll beat the Mavericks. They'll beat the Grizzlies.
Nuggets. They'll beat those teams, but
yeah.
But hold up. The Mavs. I think the Mavs have pushed the Warriors to the limit.
What?
I think that'll go long. I mean, look, if Luka could do that to the Clippers, I know he collapsed and they lost the series, but that's not going to be an easy series for the Warriors.
That's a good point.
But they'll win at least probably 2 games.
I think I can see that. I can see that going 7 games though, bro.
It's possible, but here's my problem with the Mavericks. What about the supporting cast?
Man.
You said what?
Luka's supporting cast. Are they going to be consistent? That's my problem.
Neither is the Warriors supporting cast.
Good point.
So I mean, they could both go. That's why I just said that could go 7 games.
That's a good point, but I just think that the Warriors just have a little more firepower than the Mavericks. Because if you actually notice in the Mavericks offense, it's been garbage this year.
Yeah.
Especially Porzingis, man. That nigga a bitch, man.
Yo, he was on that Knicks too. He wanted to get off the Knicks so bad.
Yeah, get out.
He's acting like he was gonna be real nice.
He playing like a
man, but personally, man, I just think people are overhyping the Warriors. Oh my God, they're gonna win the Western Conference. I mean, get the hell out of here. They're a good team, but damn, man, they're not a finals team yet. If they were healthy and let's say made another move or something, then maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
It's like people buy too much into the regular season thing. Oh, it's gonna translate into playoffs. Regular season and playoffs are 2 different things.
Hell yeah, son.
Like I heard Knicks fans saying, "Oh, we're gonna go deep in the playoffs. We're gonna go to the finals and shit." What happened in the first round? We got destroyed by the Hawks, though. Because it's matchup sometimes. It's matchup.
That's all right, though. I want that rematch, though, kid. I want that rematch, kid. Trunks.
Yeah,
tell them to bring it on.
The Hawks.
Okay, Zach,
tell them to bring it on.
Hang on, Zach. You have a good point, but here's what you're not understanding: most of the veterans cannot space the floor in that team, other than Steph Curry. Okay, consider this too. They're going to double Steph Curry. Is Iggy going to hit shots in the playoffs consistently? Is Draymond going to hit shots in the playoffs consistently? Kevon Looney. Come on, really? Like, why are we overhyping the team?
Wiggins and Poole.
Hell yeah. Yo, G-Money, I got a question for you, though. Kid Trunk say the Bulls play the Nets Monday. That better be a televised game.
Let me check.
I don't want to have to.
Man. I gotta watch that shit, man.
And if you
I won't have to get on no league
the
pass.
Suns have a good system too, and they have veteran experience too. So what we arguing about? And the Suns have a good coaching staff too. So what we arguing about? And the Suns have better shooting than the Warriors.
Yeah, I give it to you, man. The Suns is a proven team. We got to start showing them respect until somebody beats.
I know. I'm just talking to Zach. So how do the Warriors beat the Suns? Because if Steph or Klay don't play well, they're not going to win. Even if Chris Paul struggles, you got Devin Booker that can take over. You got Aiden that can score in the paint. Jay Crowder. Wow. Zach said the Warriors would beat the Knicks in the playoff series. We're not talking about the Knicks. What does the Knicks do anything? We're talking about how far the Warriors will go in the West playoffs. We're not talking about the Knicks.
Right. But yo, G-Money, is that game televised? So I'm definitely going live for it if it is.
Yeah, it is. It's NBA TV. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I was about to say, yo, Kid Trunks, we called that one.
Yeah,
there's
man.
there's no way you can't let
NBA
that
gonna
game
lose
be
money. They'll lose money, man. They'll lose money.
Yo, they about to lose a lot of ratings on Wednesday.
Yeah, New Color. Oh hell yeah, I ain't that.
But I'm just not believing half of these teams. Hey, if the Warriors make the finals, I'll come in here and say, "Hey, Warriors, I was wrong." But if they don't make the finals, I don't want to hear any excuses. I'll be like, "I told you so."
Word. What about the Lakers and Miami Heat? Who y'all got? They play this Wednesday.
Miami. If LeBron's injured, Miami.
LeBron's out.
Zach, Zach. Aiden was struggling in the finals because the Bucks had length and size, man. The Warriors don't have length and size. Bro, watch the finals. Aiden was struggling in the finals because they had Giannis in the paint and Lopez guarding the interior. Word. He's going to struggle in that series. If you have Aiden against the Warriors, who's going to guard the interior?
Word. Hey, yo, hold on for a minute, G Money. Well, you said you don't trust. You said you don't trust what the Lakers without what LeBron? Is that what you saying?
I don't trust Russ.
Oh, okay.
OKC, man. What do you think Miami gonna do?
Yo, bro, he should have gave that ball up to Carmelo Anthony to shoot that last shot. They should have ran a play for Carmelo Anthony.
I was
to
so
shoot that three.
Mad, man. This nigga Russell West dress, fucking Mary Poppins ass son of a bitch. Did that the last play? He did that Hakeem Olajuwon dream hook shot. What the fuck was that shit, man? I was so pissed, bro. I was like,
yeah. I'm going with the Miami Heat on Wednesday. I think Miami's gonna win that game on Wednesday. I have a weird feeling. I think they'll win that game in a close one on Wednesday.
Okay, let me ask y'all, because this is the Lakers we talking about. We talking about a team that's supposed to go to the finals. What's wrong with them? What do y'all guys see wrong with the Lakers?
Bad defense, horrible fourth quarter execution, lack of ball movement, inconsistent three-point shooting, lack of trust, Frank Vogel not making the proper adjustments. Carmelo Anthony, there's times which he doesn't get the ball enough in the fourth. Anthony Davis is soft, and they just Zach. Clay is not going to be healthy in the playoffs. That's he's not.
What about you, Kid Trunks?
Hang on before you answer. I like Zach, but Zach is overhyping his Warriors team. Dude, Clay hasn't played in 2 years. Is he even going to be healthy?
I mean, I mean that dude got a Playboy Cardi cover, so the guy really is delusional. But if you get the joke, but I basically agree with everything what G Money said. Bad defense, not. Frank Vogel not adjusting, the ball's not, no ball movement. Just certain situations like that. I think with Frank Vogel, I can't wait when Kendrick Nunn come back a little bit because, in my opinion, I do feel like he plays a little defense and he is a little more aggressive and he can shoot the ball. So when he comes back, if you ask me, I think they should start him. I think they should start him. Yeah, they should start him, and hopefully we'll see along the way.
Are you still down for benching Westbrook?
Yes. Yes,
I don't think they're not going to do that.
I'll do it.
At this point, man, they're not going to do that. At this point, they're not going to do that.
If this team, hold up, if this team was coached by Greg Popovich, by what's the other guy? I forgot. Phil Jackson, a real coach, they'll bench that nigga in a fucking heartbeat. Yeah. They'll look at Russ straight in his eyes and be like, man, sit your ass in that bench, man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy though, man. You're not a believer in Westbrook at all, though. Huh?
I like Russ, but come on, man.
The Lakers still have a shot making the finals. If they can just turn things around, they still have a shot making the finals. The only team in the West, in my opinion, that I can see the Suns losing are the Lakers because they have the star power and they have the talent. My only thing with the Lakers, they need to play 48 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I think they rely on Melo a little too much, and that's not what he signed up for.
And that's true, and that can burn him out.
Yeah, Melo's not an all-star. Y'all shouldn't be relying on him at all. Y'all got three.
Technically, he kind of is, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, because he's supposed to be on his way out. He signed with the Lakers to win a championship, and he's not supposed to be a guy that you're relying on like that, so.
Yeah, that's a fact right there, man. I'm like, oh my god, but Melo, he doing great right now. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah, he beasting, bro.
If Russ Pep been a real point guard, they probably Melo would have hit that shot, probably won the game.
If Russ was a real point guard, this team would win the championship. If Russ was a real point guard, this team could win the title.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have a shot anyway. I'm not going to overreact too much to start the season. I got them going to the Western Conference Finals, and in my opinion, losing to the Suns. But my thing with the Lakers, they need to play with trust. They need to know to share the ball, kick out to the open man. I feel that they play ISO sometimes, and I feel that this team just doesn't move the rock consistently. That's why this Laker team is struggling. And Frank Vogel's not making proper adjustments. I mean,
Listen, they need to put him in. Oh my goodness, I know, bro, but trust me, you put Russ in that bench, you start Kendrick Nunn, Avery Bradley, or
Zach, I'm telling you what you're going by seeing so far, but you also have to think to yourself, is this team? Look, I like Zach, but you keep overhyping the Warriors. Listen, you also have to consider this. This is the regular season we're talking about here. It doesn't mean this is going to translate in the playoffs. Example, the Utah Jazz. They were destroying teams in the regular season. What happened in the playoffs? You can't just base everything on what you see in the regular season. You know what I mean, man?
Oh yeah, no question.
Fact.
You gotta also.
That could be our Knicks. We could be just a regular season team.
Exactly. The Knicks can win. This is not going to happen, but the Knicks can win 65 games this year, and we can look like crap in the playoffs. It's like you can't base off. Oh, you got what you've seen so far, but it's regular season. It's just going to translate in the playoffs because teams are going to make adjustments.
Facts.
Hey, yo, Gary Payton too. Is that Gary Payton's son?
Gary Payton, Gary Payton the third. He's played well.
That's Gary Payton's son.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was in the NBA for a while. Yeah.
Wait, he got drafted from the D League?
Zach, I understand Steph Curry is great, but here's what you're not seeming to realize. They're going to double and triple team Steph in the playoffs. It's like these guys think that Steph's going to drop 60 in the playoffs and shit. It's like, I don't think you seem to understand this. When the Warriors won championships too, they had depth off the bench and had playoff experience. Teams like the Suns, the Lakers are going to double him and triple him. Yes, can the Warriors give teams trouble? Yeah, they'll give teams trouble. But are you going to bank on Andrew Wiggins, bank on a banged-up Klay Thompson, bang on Draymond Green, etc. to hit shots in the playoffs? Steph Curry's not going to beat the Lakers and Suns by himself. He's not.
Word.
I don't know why people still overhype the Warriors like this team.
But they're becoming the new Jazz. They're the Jazz for this season.
Pretty much. And I like Zach. I know you love your Warriors right now. I know you do. But trust me, come June 2022, they'll be watching the finals with us.
Word.
I just think that people just concentrate too much on the regular season. Oh, this team's going to dominate in the playoffs because of the regular season. Example. The Philadelphia 76ers last year, they won a whole lot of games last year. They didn't do anything in the playoffs. The Toronto Raptors in 2018, they won 58 games. What did they do in the playoffs? Nothing. They got destroyed by the Cavaliers. You can't just base everything on regular season thinking that it's going to translate in the playoffs, though. It's not, though. It's all about matchup.
Word. That is true.
The Warriors are not going to the NBA Finals. Because let's say they play the Lakers, right? Let's put the Lakers in there. How are they going to guard AD in the paint? They have no one to guard Anthony Davis. LeBron James, his jump shot is improving. When he's healthy, he can get to the basket.
And a great playmaker, yeah.
And a great playmaker. Russell Westbrook, I understand he can be streaky.
LeBron been off from them threes, though.
He's been true. And Russell Westbrook.
He's like 1 for what was the other thing? 1 for 13, 1 for 14, something like that.
Around that. He's struggling now, but I'm not seeing he's a great shooter by making a point. Also, Russell Westbrook, he can attack the rack. They don't have real shot blocking. Carmelo Anthony can hit big shots. Playoff experience. Rondo, good playmaker. Defense, playoff experience. Champion. Dwight Howard, good defender, rebounder. Playoff experience. Champion.
Hey, G Money, look, that's coming back to haunt you. You set the Pelicans to make the playoffs, and that's the first thing he remembered.
Yeah, I was wrong, but that's regular season stuff. I'm not talking about regular season. Yeah, I was wrong. I'm talking about playoffs. In the regular season, anything could happen. But in the playoffs, it's matchup. It's adjustments. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. If you want to think the Warriors will make the finals, you have the right to think that. But I'm telling you, it's going to fall flat. They're going to fall flat in their face because there's going to be teams out there that also have good coaching too that have been deep in the playoffs.
Hey, yo, Kid Trunks, who you got then? Who you got going to the finals?
Either the finals. Okay, I got either from the West. I got either the Suns or Lakers,
Okay.
Okay.
and for the East, I got Brooklyn
Okay.
or the Bucks.
Okay. That's respectable.
I want to see a Brooklyn and Bucks again. I want to see that again. That was a fun series. It went to 7 games. Every moment was great. Giannis and Kevin Durant seemed to go tit for tat. I mean, let's get another round of that.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, man.
Would you think Kyrie would be playing by then or no?
I maybe.
Oh,
maybe.
man.
What do you mean maybe?
Because he still has a shot. It's not like he can't change his mind. Anyone can change their mind.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So
I heard G Money.
Yep.
I heard that new mayor. I heard that
Mhm.
that new mayor might like put some new like rule for the mandate or something,
What that you can choose to take the vaccine or not?
and you can like play or whatever. I don't know, but the new mayor or something. That what I heard.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
That is if it goes through.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind. Yeah, it's not gonna go through. Never mind.
The new mayor has to get elected first.
Good
He
point.
did. He got elected.
Eric Adams, you seen?
I think so. I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he black? Black guy, I think.
I think so, yes.
Yeah. So hopefully that goes through.
If it gets through, then Kyrie can possibly play. No, he could. Yeah, he will play then.
Well, I mean, if you
That's
don't
a
have
big
another
deal.
excuse,
That's
I
a
hope
big
you don't
deal.
have another excuse.
Right, man.
So you just never know with Kyrie Irving, man. He just moved differently.
Yeah.
He even decides when he wants to play basketball. If he don't want to play basketball, he ain't playing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just a different type of dude. That's why I think his relationship with the Nets is not a good relationship right now. I don't think he's gonna last long. So I mean, we gotta see how that turns out, though, man. I know Ben Simmons is definitely a goner. Now my proposed trade was to send him to the Nets.
Yeah, the Warriors have a great culture, Zach. Again, I'm not saying they're trash. They're a good team. I just don't buy into this finals contending type stuff right now. If the Warriors had more playoff experience with some other guys, nice dunk by Gary Payne, and also had another shot blocker, they would go far in the playoffs. But what you're not seeming to realize is Clay is still not healthy. What you're not seeming to realize is that Wiggins is good but streaky. What you're not realizing that Jordan Poole, Damian Lee, Toscano, etc., Otto Porter don't have much playoff experience. That means something. It's like, yes, the Warriors have a good culture. I'm not saying they don't. But playoff experience means something. And even though they're a good defensive team, so are the Suns, and the Lakers can play D when they want to. So it's like, I don't know where it is the Warriors are going to the finals. And no, it's like people, I like Zach, but I just think people are buying too much into the regular season. Yeah, the regular season means something, but it doesn't.
Yo, that
do well in the playoffs.
Yo, that dunk by Gary Payton.
Yeah, Jordan Poole is solid, but has Jordan Poole play a playoff game yet? It's like Jordan Poole is good, but has he played a playoff game yet?
Damn.
No, we don't know what he's going to do in the playoffs. It's like you gotta just wait and see for certain teams and not overreact.
Right.
It's early in the season. Any team you have a great start, can have a great regular season, and fall flat in the playoffs. I like Golden State, but I don't buy into this. They're going to beat the Suns and Lakers because here's what you need to understand: this DeAndre Ayton, yes, he was bad in the finals, but he was bad because the Bucks had length and size. The Warriors don't have interior presence to guard him in the paint. Steph Curry is not going to stop Chris Paul. Also, Klay Thompson's D is not going to be the same, though. Those are things we're not thinking. So Devin Booker will go off in that series.
Word. And yo, Kid Trunks, your Wizards can make the playoffs, bro.
They have a shot. They're 6-3.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was down on them at first because like the East, like they had like a lot of teams and whatever, like Boston, the Knicks, the Nets, Bulls, Heat, Sixers, and I thought the Hornets too, and all the other teams. I thought all of them was gonna make the playoffs, but we're doing pretty good right now. But it's still early to say because right now everybody's good in the East. Just about Cleveland, the Raptors, The Hawks can still make a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
You can even say the same for the Celtics. So I mean, like,
yeah, Cleveland looks like a young team that can't close out games, but they're still fun to watch.
What are you talking about? He said that if we switch LeBron on the Warriors, we'll call them finals contenders. What? Like, what does all that mean? We're just talking about the current Warriors now. Like, I mean, I like Golden State.
I mean, if I wouldn't be saying that if you had just LeBron with this supporting cast. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't be saying they go into the finals. I don't know if anybody else would.
Me too. I would not be saying that because this is when playoff experience would matter and shooting matters.
Yeah.
The Warriors, yes, they hit threes now, but they're going to hit threes in the playoffs. Steph Curry can go off, but here's the thing. And I'm fair. Even though Steph Curry has some monster moments in the playoffs, there have been times which he came short. And I'm not devaluing Steph. Steph Curry is great, but you're devaluing Chris Paul, you're devaluing Devin Booker, you're devaluing other teams. If Steph Curry is great, and he's a superstar. I'm not denying that he's a superstar. But Steph Curry's not going to the finals by himself, you know?
Word.
He's going to need consistent help in the playoffs, though.
Word. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I just think that I like the Warriors, but I just think.
But hold on, what you were saying, kid, Drugs?
Yeah, man.
Hey, I got one question. Like, when people say AD is soft, like, what you guys mean? Because I haven't really been watching the Warriors game, but like,
no, you meant Lakers game.
A Lakers game, but what you guys mean that he's soft? Because
he dominated. I can answer that a little bit. The saying behind that becomes his style of play. Like, he's a big man that doesn't want to post up. He don't want to bang with guys. He want to play a lot of finesse basketball. So it's just his state of mind and how he plays basketball. To why we call him soft. Now, some people on the flip side call him soft because he's hurt all the time. But I don't understand how you're going to call somebody soft because they get hurt. You know, but when I say soft, that's what I mean. He's a big guy that just won't play physical too much. That's all.
Right. He's a good player. AD is a superstar. It just he sells for jump shots a lot. He's a good player. He's a superstar, but he sells for jump shots a lot instead of banging in the post. That's what we're saying. He's great. He's a Hall of Famer, but that's what we're trying to say.
All right.
I mean,
I don't know somebody saying that out of hate, you know, but we don't say that out of hate. We just say that out of his playing style.
Test and what we see in the past and now.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't base my analysis only on regular season because, again, teams can win in the regular season, but it's the playoffs because teams are going to make adjustments.
Word.
Like, example, Milwaukee's 4-5 right now. But is Milwaukee going to keep struggling in the playoffs like this? Because they did prove that they got it done. Is basketball the only thing I watch? No, but I'm more of a basketball guy.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah, I know how I get down. It's football, basketball, boxing for the most part. Kid Trump, what about you?
What sports do you watch, kid?
You know
what sports do you watch?
Other than basketball.
Boxing, UFC, what's the other sport?
Football.
Baseball.
I watch some baseball.
Soccer, football, yeah.
I watch some football here and there. I'm just more of an NBA guy because I breathe basketball.
Wait, hold on. Stop the brakes for a minute. Y'all said y'all watch baseball?
Sometimes, here and there.
I can't do it, bro. If I watch a baseball game, I literally fall asleep.
Hey, I don't blame you.
The baseball, I really don't watch baseball. I take that back.
I watch some baseball, but not a lot. I'm more of a basketball guy because basketball is more fast-paced, more exciting. The crowds are fun. Yeah,
baseball is so long, and it just carries you to sleep. It'd be more fun to play it, but to watch it, hell no.
And Tate Davis, I agree. The Jazz are the most overhyped team in the West. I don't believe in the Jazz. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't believe in that roster. It's like, here's why. Let's break it down. Donovan Mitchell is great, but here's my problem with Donovan. One, he doesn't make his team better. Two, Rudy Gobert. Yes, he can defend, but teams will go small in the playoffs, like the Suns or even the Lakers themselves. They're going to exploit that. Three, Jordan Clarkson's a brick machine in the playoffs. Four, Mike Conley's inconsistent in the playoffs. Same thing with Bogdanovich. Same thing with – I don't watch hockey much. Same thing with Ingles, etc. I don't trust the Jazz in the playoffs. Also, Rudy Gay. He's a brick machine in the playoffs. He shoots 41% in the postseason. And Hassan Whiteside is a decent player, but the thing what I have with Hassan Whiteside, he's lazy sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't believe in the Jazz.
I'm looking at these highlights from the Knicks. Derrick Rose looking like the old Derrick Rose a little bit.
He's showing some glimpses a little bit.
Yeah, he's attacking the basket. That's old school Derrick Rose. Taking guys off the dribble and attacking the basket, man.
Right, Tay. The Jazz are a regular season team. They are. And they're going to choke in the playoffs and I'll be like, I told you so. We need to stop overhyping these teams in the regular season. We got to just wait to the playoffs because, again, any team can win in the regular season. It doesn't mean that in the playoffs it's going to be the same thing.
Hell yeah.
The Nuggets are not going to the Western Conference Finals. I don't see it. The Nuggets are not going to the Western Conference Finals. Here's why. Michael Porter has been trash so far this season. Second of all, Joker's going to get tired in close games in the playoffs. Third of all, their defense is going to get weaker in the playoffs. They lost Paul Millsap. Number 4, Jamal Murray's still not healthy. He's not going to be 100%. And number 5, if they play like the Suns again, Chris Paul and Devin Booker will exploit that matchup, and DeAndre Ayton destroyed Jokic in the paint.
Hell yeah.
How the fuck would the Nuggets go far in the playoffs? And Mike Malone doesn't make adjustments. And the Hawks are not going to – the Hawks – there's no way it's going to be Hawks Sixers again in the Eastern Conference Final. No way. The Nets, the Heat, or the Bucks are going that far. Like,
man, Kevin Durant, man. That boy wet with that jump
Zach,
shot.
man. Zach, you're a great guy, man. But some of your opinions can be a little bit delusional. No, sometimes. Like, the Warriors and the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals, that's not going to happen. And the Sixers and the Hawks, you're telling me Kevin Durant and James Harden can't get to the conference final? You're telling me that the defending champions can't get to the conference final? You're telling me that even the Miami Heat can get to the conference final? But you still trust Philly?
What you say, Kid Trump?
No, I ain't said nothing.
Oh, wait, were you having a little technical difficulties over there? You dropped something?
The Nuggets are not going to the conference final. Neither are the Warriors. My conference final is going to be Suns Lakers, and I'm going to say Western Conference Final got Suns Lakers, conference final Nets Bucks or the Heat, one of them.
Word, son. And yo, we just seen the Warriors. They blow the Pelicans out. Ain't no surprise with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yo, Kid Trump, you gonna be watching boxing tomorrow?
Who fighting?
Canelo.
I can tell Zach. You do have a lot of hot takes. Sorry, kids. You were saying something?
Right. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah. I'm saying, man, if I could get some way to watch it for free, I'll probably live stream it, man, because it is a championship fight. So I mean, it is.
I think I can hook you up. It's a link I can send
for live boxing fights.
Yes.
All right, yo, put it in my comment section or private chat. Put it in the private chat. So,
yeah, man. But I just think people overhype the Warriors. The Knicks might get the Nets problems, but New York is not going to be Brooklyn. Here's why. When the games are close, Star Town is going to matter.
Bro. Hold on.
I just think that people need to stop.
Yo, G-Mike, hold on for a minute.
Sorry, man.
What you were saying, Kid Trump?
Yeah, I said my fault.
Oh, yeah. You did you put it in the private chat?
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. Hold up.
All right.
I hope it does work for this is where I watch all my games usually. Send it right now.
Zach said he need that link too.
You gotta come join.
Damn, man. Ben Simmons, $360K. Wow. Man, I would never give up that money.
That dude, he need to fire Rich Paul, man.
Word.
Yeah.
Like, who told him to do that? Like,
that's crazy. Yeah.
I hope it wasn't Rich Paul.
You taught to make money, not give it away for free.
Yeah.
Hustling backwards, man.
Yeah, but also another thing too, if the Nuggets were to play the Lakers, I got Lakers like 5 or 6. Here's why. Jamal Murray's not healthy. They have no one to stop AD.
Man, I got Lakers in 4.
Did they sweep the Nuggets? Whoa, what?
Yeah, I think they sweep Lakers fully healthy will sweep the Nuggets. with that team they got, they sweep the Nuggets. They got 3 All-Stars. There's no reason for them to be carrying on with that. If anything, a gentleman's sweep, 5 games.
Okay, what do you think, kid? If the Lakers are healthy and they play the Nuggets, who do you think wins that?
Oh, that's easy. The Lakers.
And how many games?
I'll say 5. At least 5. At least 6. But if you ask me, 5.
I said Lakers in 6, but I can see why you guys say 4 or 5. I can see that. Because here's the thing. Anthony Davis can also bother Nikola Jokic. People need to understand it. Jokic
and Dwight Howard.
And Dwight Howard, too. AD and Dwight will bother Joker. Michael Porter can score, but he's inconsistent. Jamal Murray's not healthy. Okay? Will Barton is streaky. Jeff Green's a good defender, but he's old. I'm sorry, man.
They lose. The Nuggets lose on every aspect. They got the Joker against 3 All-Stars. That's already a loss. And the Lakers still got better role players at the end of the day.
Right. And that decides to bother the Joker. Did you watch the Western Conference Final in 2020? The Bucks will beat the Lakers? Absolutely, yeah, they can. But that's the Bucks. But that's Milwaukee. That's different. Milwaukee has the length and size and shooting. That's different. But you just said the Nuggets will go to the Western Conference Final. Denver doesn't have the size to deal with Los Angeles. And the Lakers are more star power than the Nuggets. Same thing with the Warriors. I understand Golden State beat LA, but that's 1 game in the regular season. Steph Curry is a great player. But if you notice, Steph Curry doesn't play well against the Lakers.
Kid Trunks, I got your link already now.
Oh, you got it? Okay, that's great. That's great.
All right, hold on. Let me screenshot this. Oh, it looks like I'll be back working too this Monday, but I'm working from home now, so that's actually a good thing. Yeah, I can actually take that to other countries and work from home.
That's great. You can just work at home. You won't have to hurt your feet too much. You can just sit on your bed, sit on a good desk, just do your work.
Man.
Eat.
Word, son. Word. Hell yeah, man.
Write a paper.
That's a good thing.
And you can help your family too. So you won't have to go anywhere too much.
Hell yeah.
You won't have to spend gas money. So
word. But yeah, man. Yo, I appreciate y'all brothers, man. But we about to get up out of here. You know, I may be on tomorrow for the boxing fight. You know, Kid Trump. I'll probably get somebody like T to join for boxing because he like boxing. I don't know. I see how it turns out.
Hey,
you know,
that link.
Oh, hold on, Tay want to come in here real quick. What's up, Tay? What you want to get off your chest, bro? If that is Tay,
I don't think that's him.
All right, so that could be another troll. I don't know why we get trolls like that.
Wait, Zach, which is it? You just said Warriors Nuggets conference final, but you predict Bucks Suns rematch. Which is it? You predict Suns Warriors finals, but then you said Bucks Suns rematch. Which is it? Who's going to the NBA finals? Who's going?
Oh man,
they have a prediction. Have one prediction. Here's my prediction: Suns Nets in the finals. I'm sticking with that pick. I got the Nets win the title.
All right, I got Nets and Lakers.
All right, who you think
I'm sticking with that? Oh my God, that could go 50-50. I don't know.
Yeah,
Kyrie or without?
Well, Kyrie got to play, so I'm assuming Kyrie will be back. Something tell me he can't miss the whole entire season, man.
Right.
I mean, that's just crazy to miss the whole entire season, you know. So I don't know, man. I think he comes back probably in a couple months. You know. Yeah. It's just hard to think that a player would miss the whole season for that.
Okay, kid. What's your NBA Finals matchup? Everyone healthy.
Oh, that's easy. Brooklyn versus against the Lakers.
Who wins the championship?
Wow. At the moment, I probably would say.
Oh, okay. Yo, T, come back in then. He said that was him. Maybe something was wrong with your Wi-Fi.
I probably would say. Oh man, that's hard to say, but Brooklyn, man, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Because KD, he gonna give you buckets. James Harden. Because they're gonna put the Lakers, they're gonna put all their energy on KD and Kyrie. But if you leave James Harden gonna get
he's gonna hit those shots.
He has a good chance he will make shots. You know, he's gonna be a great playmaker. And Because that's all they want. They want from James Harden. He can't shoot 3 throws, so he's not really going to be scoring as much, but he'll still be effective. And KD, you know what he gonna do. Kyrie, you know exactly what he gonna do. He gonna give what to give you. Playmaking, splitting the defense and just dominating. LeBron, the only way the Lakers can win is if AD. That's it.
He has to dominate.
That's the best reason. That's the best way.
And role players.
All right, so Tay, salute, man. Hey, I know it's early. Who do you think is going to the NBA Finals? I got Suns and Nets.
I got my
Lakers. Yo, Hoop, you got
that's
Hoop,
it. Good role players.
Try to come in, Hoop Facts.
Hoopy Facts. What's up, man?
Wait, Tay. You just said the Lakers won't make the finals.
Oh
now
yeah,
make the finals.
Oh yeah, we not. I got a good one. It's gonna be the definitely the Jazz, definitely the Flippers, definitely not the Jazz. I meant the Suns. I got the Dallas Mavericks and the Brooklyn Nets.
Mavs have no shot. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Hey,
Mavs have no chance.
Like that. Why you switching the Lakers, man?
Yo, Hoop, it says devices not connected.
Mavs have no chance, man.
It could be a Wi-Fi issue.
Basketball.
Tay,
we're losing in the first round once again because of Russell Westbrook.
But Tay, you're telling me the Dallas Mavericks will win the West?
They could,
but they're not. They could, but they're not.
The Warriors ain't definitely making no damn finals.
I know that.
This all depends, man. My Lakers, we gotta play better, man.
But why would
I think I make it to the finals. I don't want to see Lakers and Nets in the finals.
Why would the Mavs go to the finals?
What I think going to happen.
Yo, Tay. You do understand the Mavs are one of the worst offensive teams in the NBA, right?
Yeah, but
Luka Doncic.
They got good role players,
bro. Get this.
No, they don't. Bro, don't. Not really.
Hey, get this to your skull. Tim Hardaway, Kleba, okay, etc. will not be consistent in the playoffs. This team doesn't defend. Okay, are you going to rely on Tim Hardaway, Kleba, etc. Porzingis in the playoffs? Are you going to rely on these guys in the playoffs?
No.
So how the fuck?
They should add me to the playoff on the team,
bro.
I would have the NBA finals.
Tay, have a logical finals pick. How are the Mavericks going to the finals? Because here's another thing too. They don't have defense.
Because I'm going to help them. Me, Luka Doncic, we're going to be the best duo in the NBA.
You're gonna help Dallas. That's why you're picking them. Because you want to help Dallas. Come on.
Me, Luka, we are best friends in real life.
Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief.
Yeah, you took the European tour. Yeah.
If you would have said the Suns or Lakers in the finals, I can understand. The Nets going to the finals, all right. But the Nets,
November 24th.
Then who's going to the finals?
Resident Evil.
My Lakers. I guarantee my Los Angeles Lakers. Western Conference Suns.
Okay, who wins that match? Suns or Lakers? Who wins that?
My Lakers. Who gonna sweep them this time?
Relax. You're not sweeping the Suns. Relax.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
I bet. You want to bet?
I don't need to bet because I know that's not going to happen.
No, I'll pocket the Suns like 1 or 2 games. After that,
come on, one game.
Go bye.
Bro, you sound ridiculous. If you would have said Lakers in 6 or 7, okay. But Lakers in 5, get out of here.
Never know. You never know.
Dude,
Hey, Prince.
What's up?
But it won't happen. What if it'll be a long series.
Brooklyn, Philly, trade Ben Simmons for Kyrie?
Oh, I mean, I had Ben Simmons going to the Nets. I think the Nets still could go to the finals with Ben Simmons, James Harden,
get Ben Simmons out the NBA.
Who? Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons to China.
I like you, Tay. I like you, Tay, but sometimes you say the dumbest shit up. I like you, Tay, but sometimes you say one of the dumbest things I ever heard. No disrespect, man. I'm not disrespecting you. You're a great guy, but sometimes some of your thoughts, man, I have to question. Like, really? Like, come on, man. Like, Ben Simmons may not be a great player, but he's still a decent player. He can still pass.
A decent player.
So why would you kick him out of the league then? Just because he can't score?
No, it's not. No, it's not that because I'm just playing Ben Simmons. I'm like the best team. The best team should go to. Dang, I don't know.
Brooklyn.
Nah,
man.
to me, I say like Sacramento or like some place like that.
Or the what's that team name? What's the Sacramento Kings or the Timberwolves? Wait, not the Timberwolves. I can't think that. Oh yeah. But hey, the Knicks, they're balling, man.
Yeah, we are balling, but it's still early in the regular season.
They beat the Bucks though. The Bucks?
Yeah, but at the same time, we do have to be fair. Milwaukee wasn't fully healthy. Again, a win is a win, but consider this: a win is a win, but consider this. Chris Middleton didn't play. Brook Lopez didn't play. Drew Holiday was banged up. He played, but he was not healthy. And Dante DiVincenzo. They weren't fully healthy. I mean, a win is a win. I'm happy, but we gotta consider that.
Oh yeah. Speaking of win, your Flippers got to win today, Tay. Didn't they? They came back from like being down
20
by
down, 20 against the Timberwolves.
Flippers.
Yeah.
I hate the Flippers.
Yo, man, it's crazy. All these a lot of these teams
blowing 20-point leads.
Blowing 20-point leads. Nobody can't keep a lead.
Sacramento Lakers. We blow a big lead against OKC, man. We should have won that game. We could be 6-3 right now, or maybe 6-2 if we didn't lose to that team again.
Word. I think you blow leads to them twice, right?
Twice. 26 and 19. Yes.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, son. I mean, it must be something about the Thunder, man. They're young. The Lakers have problems with young teams. If you
that's
could play,
another reason.
If you could play fast-paced basketball, you're gonna give the Lakers problems, and the Suns could do that.
Thank you. The Suns could do it. The Warriors, they don't have the shooting, consistent shooting, in my opinion, in the playoffs, other than Steph Curry. Yeah. The Suns can do that because they have the length. I mean, I can't say length, but they have the quickness, they have the IQ to give the Lakers problems. That is why it won't end in 5. It'll go at least 6 or 7.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say, I guarantee that my Lakers, if we play the Jazz,
they're beating the Jazz.
We probably beat them in like 6 games.
Yeah, they'll beat the Jazz. The Lakers would beat the Jazz. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say this: if the Jazz would have made the Western Conference Final last year, they'll probably lose in 6 games against the Suns.
Yeah, I agree. Do I have LeBron top 2 of all time? No, he's in my top 5 though. But top 2 all time, top 5.
Word. But yeah, man, we're gonna head up out of here, man. Yo, Tay, you came a little too late though, man.
Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah.
Word. It's all good.
I've been busy with basketball, man. I've been in that gym working.
Okay, you working on your jump shot?
Yep.
Word. Okay. All right, listen. Yo, won't you put up some videos or something so we can see your game, man?
All right.
If you record, I like to watch that. See what your game like.
All right.
Word. Yo, Kid Trunks, you who? Kid. Oh, he probably went off to somewhere a little bit. But yeah,
gotta go.
All right, man. Yo, peace, y'all. Peace. Salute. All right, we out of here. But before we get out of here, I gotta put on my secret mask. Make sure y'all be safe out there, man. Don't let this guy come and get you with this mask on. If you see a guy out here with the street, that means you may be have to get drafted to play those games. Squid Game action. Yo, we out. Peace.